Most people think they need to start over to change their life, but that's not how the game works. In sports, you don't start over at halftime, and it's no different in life. Take the Gulf of America, for example. So if you were to sit out on a boat on your way to Cancun, Mexico from Panama City Beach, and after several hours of traveling, you realize, I'm off course. If I keep going this direction, I'll never get to Cancun. Do you think you would turn around and come all the way back to Panama City Beach and start over with your new route? Of course not. You'd make the necessary adjustments once you figured out where you were, and then you would make adjustments to change your route. The same is true about your life. You don't start over when things aren't going in the direction you want. You make adjustments. And honestly, that's where a lot of people are right now. They're at halftime in life. Some people are winning in one area, but losing badly in another. Maybe the career looks successful, but the family's struggling. Maybe the finances are okay, but internally they feel exhausted, frustrated, and stuck. Maybe they've spent years building a life only to wake up one day realizing it isn't the life they truly wanted. And the dangerous part is this. A lot of people think because the first half didn't go the way they planned, the game is over. But it's not over. Not even close. So, I've spent years around coaching, leadership, business, and personal development. And one thing I've learned is this, that the people who win in the second half, they're not always the most talented. They're not always the fastest. They're not even always the smartest. They're the ones that are willing to make adjustments. They study what isn't working. They stop running bad plays. They stop making the same mistakes. They change their mindset. They change their habits. They change their strategy, and eventually they change the outcome. That's what this channel is about. Halftime adjustments. Making game-changing moves in your faith, your family, your finances, your health, your relationships, your mindset, and your purposes. Because life is not like a game. It's like a game, but it's not a game. It's real. There's pressures, there's adversity, there are setbacks, there are moments when you get knocked down, and there's seasons where you look at the scoreboard and you realize something has to change. So, for years, society has handed people the same playbook. I went through it. You go to school, you get a job, you work for decades, hope everything works out, but for many people, the path leaves them frustrated, burnt out, and financially limited. They spend their whole lives trying not to lose instead of learning how to win. I believe too many people settle for survival when they were created for purpose. So here's what I want you to understand. You're not too old. You're not too far behind. You're not disqualified because of mistakes you've made in the past or setbacks, failures, divorce, financial struggles, career disappointments, the missed opportunities. Some of the greatest comebacks happen in the second half. But comebacks don't happen accidentally. They happen intentionally through adjustments. So maybe this video found you at the perfect time. Maybe you've been feeling stuck. Maybe you're questioning your direction. Maybe deep down you know you were made for more. If that's you, welcome to Halftime Adjustments. I want to throw this in. On this channel, we're going to talk about faith, leadership, business, personal growth, financial freedom, mindset, and how to step into the second half of life with confidence and clarity. It's not going to be a bunch of motivational fluff, fake hype. It's going to be real principles, real strategy, and real transformation. Because the truth is, the game isn't over. You're just at halftime. And halftime is where championships are won. If you're ready to make adjustments that can change your life, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.